Can Dylan pass this AI generated quiz on Money in the Bank? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? We're back at it with another video here, and we have an AI generated Money in the Bank quiz. We got 10 questions. We're going to see if Dylan can pass this. We've done quizzes before, but those are questions that I went out there and found, and we're going to see now if AI can make a nice hard quiz for Dylan. Dylan, how do you feel about AI's ability to come up with a quiz for Money in the Bank?
I think it is fully capable of doing so. Just how difficult or is it going to be?
Yeah, how difficult do you think this is going to be?
We'll see. I'm going to rank it at 5 out of 10 difficulty right now. I don't think it's going to be too hard. I don't
Okay.
think the average person who doesn't really watch, I don't think the casual WWE fan would pass, maybe, but I think me, a super fan, as I describe myself, would probably be able to do pretty well. So we'll see, though.
All right. So, yep, fully AI generated. So, how well do you know the thrilling history and high stakes action of WWE's Money in the Bank? Step up and see if you can conquer these 10 questions about one of wrestling's most unpredictable and career altering events. You ready for the first question,
So
Dylan?
I will say, are they multiple choice?
They are multiple choice.
Say, just start by asking me the question, and then I'll tell you if I want the multiple choice answers. I'm gonna see if I can just get it without the answer.
All right. Number 1. The Money in the Bank ladder match was first introduced at which annual WWE pay-per-view event?
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania is correct. Do you know which WrestleMania?
Believe it was WrestleMania 21.
Okay. I don't know if that's true or not, but I was just wondering if you knew.
Yeah, I believe it was WrestleMania 21 because I think it went 21 is where Edge won, 22 is where RVD won, 23. I don't need to go through that. This might be questions on the thing, but yeah, pretty sure it was WrestleMania. Right. I know for sure it was WrestleMania, obviously, and 99% sure it was 21. Yeah, because it definitely wasn't 20.
Yeah, so 1 for 1. You're 100% so far. Let's move on to question number 2. Who was the first WWE superstar to win the Money in the Bank ladder match?
That would be Edge.
Edge is correct. All right. 2 for 2. Fairly easy so far. I think this is overall not the hardest quiz you're ever going to take. I'll just let you know that right now. All right. Let's move on to number 3. In what year did the Money in the Bank event become its own dedicated annual pay-per-view?
$2011.
2011 is incorrect.
Oh, 2010.
2010 is the correct answer.
Yeah, because Punk and Cena was only like the second ever Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I know that. That's like mainly why.
That's right.
And then I thought I thought for a second that it was the first, and then I was like, no way. Literally, know how I knew? Because I've gone back to I mean, obviously I didn't get it right, but I was pretty close. Like, the reason is because I've gone back in like Peacock and WWE Network and watched Cena versus Punk at Money in the Bank like so many times.
Yeah.
So I've had to go and like scroll through all the Money in the Banks and see. So I knew it was close to the beginning. But yeah. All right.
All right. 2 for 3. Not bad. Let's move on to number 4. Who holds the record for the most Money in the Bank ladder match victories?
CM Punk. It's 2.
CM Punk is correct. CM Punk has 2, obviously famously known successful cash-ins back-to-back. Only time that's ever happened. 3 for 4. Let's see if Dylan can keep up his streak. Number 5. Who was the first woman to win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match?
So I think this was Carmella, I believe.
Carmella is correct.
All
4
right.
for 5,
Yeah, because
Dylan.
we were just talking about this actually in the last video a little bit. We didn't get this exact question,
Right.
but we were trying to go through the winners and
Yeah, she had, I believe, still the longest time to before she cashed
her cash in was sick
for the
I
women.
remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great cash in. And it was very important to have a good cash in for the first one. Yeah, so that definitely helped elevate her and her career. So 4 for 5. Let's move on to number 6. Which superstar famously cashed in their Money in the Bank contract on the same night they won it? And this one is multiple choice, but it has multiple answers. So there's 3 answers, and then one is all of the above.
Okay. Well, I know Dean Ambrose, Drew McIntyre.
Okay. Neither of those were on this.
Oh, okay. Well, those are both true. Kane.
Okay.
All right. So give me the multiple choice.
Okay. So you have A, Seth Rollins, B, Kane, C, Bailey, or D, all of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above
Yeah.
is correct.
So when Seth won that the second time, he cashed in that same night. Who did he cash in on?
Yes.
Brock?
Seth Rollins. Let's see. Cash in seconds.
I think it was Brock.
Time. I can't find it.
Really?
What year? All right. It doesn't matter. You guys let us know. Or I think Dylan's actually finding it. If you guys know that, let us know in the comments, and we'll give you a like for that. Also, you guys let us know in the comments how you're doing on this quiz. If you're passing every question, if you're getting it right, test your knowledge. Not everyone can be a super fan like Dylan.
This is just going to bother me if we don't figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. We can't figure it out. I think it was Brock.
Interesting. Let me see. Okay, Seth only has one Money in the Bank cash in.
Then where the hell did that picture come from?
I don't know.
Because I was so confused.
Yeah. I was also confused when I found it, but then I just thought I was wrong. And then I thought I remembered him winning it twice.
So I guess it is. I get like it's probably just a picture of him with the briefcase, but it's not from when he won it.
Which is like I don't know.
Weird. Anyway,
yeah. I did say he had almost the same gear.
It's not all of the it's not all of the above. The answer to that question is not all of the above then.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But I think Bailey did cash in the same night she won it.
Yeah, because Seth didn't cash in the
No.
same night. Okay, let's see. Are prominent examples of same night cashings? The question asks for one prominent example, and any of those individuals listed as options would be correct in that contest, with all of it being the most encompassing correct choice. All right.
No, it was Kane. The answer to that question is Kane.
Okay. Well, I guess AI
And
was
they
wrong
have
then.
all of the above. All right,
They
they're
do.
wrong.
All right. Well, you were also wrong.
All right, well, I was only wrong because they gave me weird answers that were incorrect.
What? That's how multiple choice works.
Yeah, but they were wrong.
But so
No,
are you.
because I started naming three. I started off by naming three people that actually did cash in on the same night.
Yeah, but what was your answer? All the above.
Because they fucking tricked me. That's bullshit.
How did they
Because
trick you?
because you made it seem like it was all of the above. Because you made it seem like that was the answer. And then you were like,
Listen.
there's multiple.
I'm.
And then I'm like,
I said,
okay.
hey, man.
So I start
Oh,
naming them
okay.
all.
How about you have some accountability for
Oh,
yourself
all
there,
right.
fella?
This is why AI is bullshit.
All right.
That's right. You know why? Because I said
Why?
Kane before I said all of the above.
You did say Kane. You did say Kane. All right. We'll give it to you because I don't think you're going to get any of these wrong. You guys let us know in the comments if Dylan got that one right
Yeah,
or
let's
not.
get the opinions. Because I went Dean Ambrose, Drew McIntyre, and then I said Kane. And he said it was none of that. You said that because I said Kane, and then you said no. You said that's the wrong answer.
No, because you said no. You didn't list Kane. You listed like two. You listed Drew and Dean, and I said neither of those guys are on the
And then I
multiple
said,
choice.
okay,
And then you said Kane.
Kane. And then
I
you
said,
said okay. And I'm like, so that's not right. And then I needed the multiple choice.
Oh well, I was waiting for you to list all
Okay.
three of them for all of the above.
That's fair.
All right.
Miscommunication. We blame it on
Hey.
the computers.
Hey, it's AI's fault. AI's fault. AI do better. All right.
The
5 for
computers
6.
will never win.
True or false? A Money in the Bank contract is valid for 2 years from the date it is won.
False. That's probably the easiest one.
Yeah, false is correct. Obviously, you have 1 year.
It's like
cash in.
it's like the biggest rule about it.
It would probably be one of the things. It would be the second thing you would know about it. Number one would be you can cash in anytime, anywhere. Second thing you would know, you have 1 year to do so. Those are kind of the two.
It
most
also would
important
be
things.
funny if it didn't expire though.
Yeah, you just hold it
but
forever.
yeah, if we just had like 10 Money in the Bank, like what if the Miz was just holding Money in the Bank from like 2015 right now? Like that would be hysterical.
Hey, I wouldn't.
No,
put it
I know.
past
That's what I mean. Like
to
that
do
would
that.
be awesome. It's like,
all right. 6 for 7. Let's move on to number 8. You got 3 left. Which of these superstars officially lost their Money in the Bank briefcase to another wrestler before they could cash it in?
is there multiple?
It's a multiple choice. You only have one correct
Okay.
answer.
It's Mr. Kennedy.
And, he's not one of the
Mr.
answers.
Kennedy is not one of the answers. Okay.
That's right.
Then it is Otis.
Otis is correct. And do you know who he lost
The
it
Miz.
to? That's right. 2020. I remember I was very pissed off about that.
That he lost it to the Miz, or that he lost, or that he won Money in the Bank.
I was mad that he won Money in the Bank and then lost it, and then I was hyped that the Miz then.
Yes. Yes. Yes,
because I like
agreed.
The Miz.
I thought you were saying that you were pissed that The Miz got it from him. And I was
Oh
gonna be like,
no, I'll never be
no, that's
pissed
why I
at
was
The
gonna
Miz
be like, that seems
because he cashed
no,
in
yeah,
and
he
won.
did. It was awesome. He became
Was that
no,
at Mania
I don't
that he
no, he
cashed
didn't
in?
cash in at Mania, but he
He cashed in on Drew or
I
Bobby?
think Bobby.
Okay,
Yeah, I think, or it might have been Drew. I can't fully remember.
because that's
It actually
who.
might have been Drew. It was during COVID for sure. Um,
Yeah,
and he became a 2-time Grand Slam champion when he did that.
yeah,
It
Drew
was Drew.
McIntyre.
Because it
Yeah.
was Big E who cashed in on Bobby.
Gotcha. That's right. Because I couldn't remember. I thought Bobby was a champ around during those times, but I knew like Drew was like held the company down.
Yeah, no
during
doubt, no
COVID.
doubt.
So, all right, you are 7 for 8. Let's see if you can finish
Yeah.
strong. What is the primary objective for a superstar competing in a Money in the Bank ladder match?
To climb the ladder and get the briefcase.
Yeah. To retrieve the briefcase hanging above the ring. All right. Not sure why that had to be a question, but feels
That's
like
so funny. That's also so funny that they just
feels
had a
like
wrong answered question on this.
yeah. So, do you want to know what the other 3 wrong answers were?
What do you mean?
Like the 3 answers that were wrong
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
for the multiple choice. So you had to pin the champion, to be the last one standing in the ring, and then to throw opponents over the top rope.
Okay. Yeah. Happy I
All
got
right.
that one.
8 for 9. Let's see if you can finish with a 90 on this quiz. Which of the following superstars has unsuccessfully cashed in their Money in the Bank contract?
I'm just gonna start naming people, and you tell me if I got them up. John Cena.
Sure. John Cena is the correct answer.
That's just one answer. Okay, John
Yes.
Cena.
You want to try to name all of them?
I think it would be John Cena, Sandow, Corbin, Theory, and Drew. I think that's it.
I think you're right. I think there's only been 5. So 90%, Dylan. Now you gave the difficulty scale before we started a 5 out of 10. 10 being incredibly hard. How are you gonna? Do you want to tweak that a little bit now?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely easier. I should have gotten a 10 out of 10 if the question was properly worded.
Whoa.
No, not from you. I'm saying if AI properly worded the question with its answers.
Hey, that's not even the one you got wrong.
Which one did I get wrong?
Which year?
Oh,
it was
yeah,
its own show.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
I should have even. I should have gotten that. But that one's on me. I like.
Yeah.
But hey, I was close at least. Still an easy quiz, right? Still an easy quiz.
What are you gonna give it?
Probably like a 3 out of 10.
Okay, I agree. I think it's probably.
I think
2 or
5
3.
out of.
I think it's fairly. I can't
I think
imagine
like 6 out of 10 for like 5 or 6 out of 10 for the casual fan, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I think they may have more trouble with like historical winners and whatnot with like that stuff. But you guys let us know in the comments, how did you do taking this quiz along with Dylan? Did you do better than him? We want to hear how well you did. And if you like this quiz and you want us to do more quizzes, drop a comment and let us know. You can listen to the most recent episode of the podcast, which dropped on Wednesday. And if you want to watch us play a new game, that video came out on Monday. So you got to go back. You got to watch all of our videos. And if you want to watch this video early and ad-free, sign up for the Patreon. $1 a month gets you the World Champion tier. You get all of our stuff early and ad-free. Link for that will be in the description. And you can shop our merch because we have merch. and everything's fair priced. I think it's like $20 for a t-shirt. We have 6 designs up, I believe, currently. And we have potentially another one dropping in the somewhat near future. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure to smash that subscribe button so you never miss an upload. With that being said, I'm Mark Izzo.
And
He's
this is
Dylan
Sonny.
O'Brien, and we'll catch. And that was Sunny, and we'll catch you in the next
Peace
video.
out.